Hey everyone! Today I am coming to you with a very quick recipe. It doesn't take very long to cook, and it's teriyaki fish that I'm doing. I chose the tilapia fish, but you can do any type of fish. Some people call it tilapia, now perch, Florida brim, but you know, any fish that you like, whiting, orange roughy, Alaskan, salmon, any type of fish that you like you can do, but I would recommend doing the boneless fillets because this is really good, and once you get into the fish you don't really want to deal with the bones, but that's a personal preference for me. So anyways, here's what you need. The fish, of course, sugar, soy sauce, Miriam, and of course some extra virgin olive oil to cook the fish in. So let's get started with this dish. Start them off cooking, and I'm probably going to do about, I don't know, probably about 2 fillets at a time. If I can get 3 in here, that'll be great. I should have did it in a bigger pot, or actually a skillet or frying pan, but anyways, so here we go. Okay, and you see they're cooking quite nicely. I use the non-stick pan because the fillets have the tendency to stick rather quickly, and we don't want that. We want to keep these fish fillets in shape. So that's the reason I'm doing a skillet pan. But if you like to cook it any other way in another pan, go right ahead. That's your recipe, and this is what I want you to accomplish. Your recipe, your style. This is my version, but you can always tweak it. And like I said, if you want to use another pan that you're comfortable with, go right ahead. Okay, and I just put in my second batch, and we're just going to cook this. The first batch, what I did is just slid it onto another plate with a paper towel just to let it drain. But be careful when you do slide them over to another plate or another pan or whatever, just so you can put these in. Be careful because they are fragile and they may break. So kind of like slide them out and put your other fish in. And this recipe, I'm just going to add a bed of rice when the sauce and everything is done, and probably some stir-fry vegetables with this also. But we'll move to that step, but I will not be focusing on the vegetables or the rice. I will just show you, but I'm focusing now on the teriyaki fish. Okay, now I'm adding my soy sauce, sugar, and of course the Miriam. Use your ingredients liberally, as I always say, because I do not measure, but I eyeball it, like, you know, I've always told you before. So we're just going to wait. Bring this up to a nice boil, and if you like your fish with a little kick, I would suggest that I'm going to add, after I get my kids' fish out, I'm going to add just a few red crushed chili peppers. Okay, now I've added the fish into the sauce, and some of them will break up, but be careful. I would not recommend you at this point to flip them over. But if you're using a fish that's not so delicate, then you can. But I'm just going to take a spoon and pour some of the sauce over it, and we're about to plate this in a sec. Okay guys, and here it is. I told you it was a very quick recipe, and it is. So what I did, I've taken my fish out of the teriyaki sauce, added some red pepper flakes, and just drizzled it over the fish. And of course, I have it sitting on a bed of rice, but I will be adding some sides to it. But like I said, this is the focus of this recipe, was the fish. So I hope you try it. As always, have a great night.